Hello, everybody.
Hey gang,
You know, hello.
I was I was thinking about playing a song. Should I just play a song? Let's see if
Well,
it.
yeah, the,
I want to go for it. I'm really.
hello, everybody. Well, don't do that. You've just echoing me.
Yeah, I'm trying
Terrible.
to.
It's ridiculous.
Sort it out.
So the music never really plays, but I don't know if you remember. I mean, we're looking back about close coming up to 3 years now when we used to do the old videos. We'd start everything with a song.
Yeah, we did. But they
Did
didn't.
you?
Well, you had what, a Xiaomi phone or something, didn't you? So
I had a very very poor phone. It wasn't
yeah.
wasn't the best.
What phone you got now?
Don't worry about what phone I got now.
Is it of an iPhone brand?
I've upgraded.
Oh, big boy.
Upgraded.
Was it a
It works.
celebration?
It works. Sort of a celebration
Yeah,
in a
cool.
way. Um,
Like today, yeah.
yeah, like today. Wow,
Lovely.
what a day it is.
Yeah. How times have flown by. I remember what was it last? Was it August? We were having a little drink with PM and Hans.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
we went down a slide to celebrate even. So
We
yeah,
we celebrated down a slide back
mhm,
then, and today we're celebrating with all of you, all our friends.
yeah. All you sad people on a Saturday listening to a Spaces.
Do you know
So
what, the fact this is on a Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone, as well. By the way,
yeah,
the fact this is happening on a Saturday. I was thinking about this just before we come on. It shows that this team never stops.
yeah.
And think about it. It's a Saturday. Everyone else, what normal people doing on a Saturday? They go into the bingo or something. You know, they're
Friends
just
like drinks,
out like
parties and
sort of
stuff.
streaking or whatever they're doing, like just outside. But no, not these guys. They're
Yeah.
here shipping, making sure it's there, making sure it's ready for you. Merge day. Here we are.
How how lovely is that?
So grab yourself a nice warm mug of cocoa and settle in for quite an important day. Sunday for old boy.
Oh yeah, he's in.
No, it's not because he's anywhere. It's just because he can't read a calendar.
Oh, I do love him. He's the best old boy in the world, most probably.
He's the youngest old boy I've ever met.
Yeah, he was paddling, wasn't he? He went for a little paddle. I saw with
Yeah,
his
he is paddling. Yeah,
with someone who was definitely his daughter. So
yeah, exactly. Don't
yeah,
you dare say anything else,
yeah,
or there'll be hell to pay.
yeah. No one talks ill of old boy around me.
No, no. So I was thinking, what we do today. I mean, I guess that's sort of the hello. There's quite a few things to kind of go through. I mean, the journey to today, which has been quite it's been a multiple year journey for
Mhm.
a lot of us. We want to talk a little bit about the merge itself. I mean, that's probably the thing everyone's here for and excited about.
Mhm.
Um, with today being that day, and then a little bit about the
Officially,
future.
officially.
Officially, yeah, officially.
For all you
So,
people who went early, well done for being our beta testers. But we appreciate you. Uh, but yeah, today is the day, the official day. Mark it
happy
on.
merge,
Yeah,
happy merge day, the 5th of April.
yeah.
And what a day it is! It's warm outside. The sun is smiling, and I think a lot of you are going to be smiling too. That's nice, isn't it?
I'm smiling. I'm
There you
smiling.
go. There's
Yeah.
proof. That's proof in the proof.
Captain's really smiling though.
Yeah,
He's
there's
so
proof. The proof is there's some proof pudding.
yeah. So loads of love hearts. I saw you. I saw you, monkey. I see you.
Yeah, we've sort of everyone's kind of here today. I can already see. Yeah, a bunch of people. We'll try and get a bunch of people up just to say a little word here and there. Maybe their thoughts and feelings. A little bit about the past. Should we? I think it'd be good to go through a little bit through the journey we've been through first.
Yeah.
Just a very quick sort of history. The history of today being an important day in this journey that we're all on. I guess kind of a little bit on the history. where do we start? I mean, I guess there's.
How many years ago is it now? We have to think. It must be.
Well, I guess I mean,
Yeah.
look, a lot of us would have been involved from the Terror days. I'm sure many of you are. If you were, then put a little. What are the emoticons you can choose from? Then put a little fist, a fist if you were
One of these.
in the
Oh
Terror
yeah,
days.
there we are. Me and Monkey in sync. We are two brothers with different mothers.
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, Kajira, of course, began its days back on Terra, where a lot of us would have first found it. I mean, that's beyond 3 years now.
Yeah, I can't even recall, but yeah, it was a long time ago. Going back to that IDO on
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 Star
that,
Terra.
yeah,
Star Terra.
the
What
gaming
what
platform or what?
what a terrible launch platform. Thank God we have a better one coming.
Yeah. Again.
Yes.
So,
Thank
yeah,
God we have a really great launch pad
yeah,
on Ruggiero. We
yeah,
have a really great most things come in, to be fair.
yeah. And how do you make how did we make it better? With liquidity, yay!
Bang. Bang.
There we go. If
So
you
yes,
believe it, you can achieve it.
well, within reason. Don't
Yeah.
start.
Don't jump out of your
Like
apartment and think you can fly.
if anyone here is like, oh, I could be the heavyweight champion. Oh, if I believe in myself, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Don't sort of believe in yourself no matter
Yeah.
what within reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we both really love Lux. He's amazing. But like if he said to us, I'm gonna go fight Anthony Joshua for like the interim heavyweight world championship belt, we'd be like, oh
If he said to us, a midget has moved in next door and they've been making noise, I'm going to go around and fight them. Even then, I'd be worried for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think he's cut from the same cloth.
He's not a fighter, and also because he's having internet trouble, he does not have the right to defend himself. But as we have established, he's unable to anyway.
Yeah.
So Terra, we got past Terra. I mean, look, we had some good times there, I'm sure.
Yeah, Terra
That
was fun until it wasn't.
look, it was a great learning experience, Terra, in a lot of ways. I mean, Terra was almost the university of crypto for a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it definitely was for me. That was kind of my intro. Terra was the first thing I ever. I got made. Well, I didn't get made redundant, but I chose a redundancy after there was people started getting a cold, so I chose a redundancy at work, and I decided I'm going to go into crypto from that. And Luna was my first foray.
Mm-hmm.
You were there a touch before me, but
Yeah, I was a bit before, going on the streets and stuff, trying to get some crypto, you know.
that's a funny story. It's a funny story actually. Like the first way you bought crypto, just to show how far, like the difference that we have now on this being created on this Ruggiero platform. Like how different. Explain what happened to you when you first.
So the first time I bought crypto was in a Asda car park. If you don't know what Asda is, that is basically a Walmart in a car park handling someone I don't know, a wad of cash, I guess, yeah, and just waiting for Bitcoin to arrive in my wallet. And yeah.
Not
And
far off a drug deal.
well, basically was because I tried to do it with a bank at the time to a place in Poland, and the woman wouldn't let me. So yeah, who's laughing now? Yeah.
Well,
So
there you go. And look
yeah,
how much easier it is now.
yeah, yeah.
How
Well,
times have changed.
yeah.
How times have changed. So we went from Terra and a sip of my coffee there. This is where Kujira was born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole chain was born. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it
Went
completely
from
changed.
it went from liquidation's platform to an L1 with all your candies, should we say?
Yeah, so much happened so fast, and Kujira was born, and that's where this is kind of a community meeting in a way. I'd say this moment, being a celebration, we're celebrating this day, and a lot of the characters we see here were kind of forged during these last couple of years. We've got to know so many of these people, and maybe we'd even call them friends.
Yeah, 100%. I'd call like Armetta a friend.
I'd call Armetta a what would I call Armetta? Knowing that she can hear, just a very lovely lady.
Yeah,
just a normal lady.
yeah, very intelligent as well. So
super intelligent. One of the most intelligent ladies I've ever known.
High compliment.
Actually, Armetta's the most intelligent lady I've ever met.
Yeah, I'd back that.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
These last. Well, so that was about. So that would have been July to. So just shy of 2 years ago.
Yeah. 2-ish years. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of where our own journey started properly, because that's where we started KujiCast. Yeah, before that we were just kind of learning investors, but this is where we kind of started our journey, I guess, of being involved with no real sort of talent or abilities.
No. They do say fake it until you make it.
Yeah,
so
we just realized.
I don't think we still haven't made it, but
no. But
we're still trying.
We essentially got ourselves involved. For those that maybe weren't involved then or aren't overly aware of us, I guess that we kind of got a tiny bit of notice by singing at the start of song videos, which is ironic because we can't even sing either.
Speak for yourself. I would say I'm quite a good singer. So.
Well, I don't think that's true, but it just goes to show if you work hard and try your best, you can do almost anything, apart from Lux.
Yeah. Don't fight it. Don't fight.
Yeah, but and apart from fighting, yeah.
No, the Wi-Fi is working.
Oh
no!
Now he's in. It's like
hello.
He's like Undertaker showing up at the Royal Rumble last, isn't he?
Sorry guys, I just had to sort out a neighbour. I battered him.
Yeah, I turned off Wi-Fi and it finally started working.
Oh,
good.
America.
But I kind of missed like I missed like 80% of what you said, so forgive me.
It doesn't matter anyway. You can do anything.
We haven't really got into the meat just yet. We're just joshing about,
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And then well, we were just on to Kujira, the Kujira days. I guess we want to get right to where we are today. That's the main thing. Obviously, tons happened during those 2 years, didn't they? Really, so many projects, protocols, things happening. Another real experience of learning for everyone, and of course, we had those last days, I suppose. Well, maybe not the last days because you're still up currently, but what really come from that was this opportunity. I think it's fair to say opportunity, and paired with a resilience, inability to quit, because there is no road to greatness that you're going to go down. This is philosophical now. There's no road of greatness that you can go down where there won't be bumps. A lot of people would see those bumps and turn back and say, let's take a different road, or let's just leave the road. But not this set of people.
Yeah. It's like Rocky, isn't it, really? It's a Rocky story.
It is a bit like Rocky in a way.
Yeah. So we're like Rocky 4, I think now. So like we're about to like beat Drago and stuff.
We're about to beat Drago.
Yeah, about to beat, and he was like really good. So
his training was nuts, isn't it? Dolph Lundgren, I mean, but you can beat him again. Not in real life. Like I wouldn't recommend anyone, but in terms of not giving up and pushing forward in the DeFi world, definitely do that.
Yeah,
and that's what's happening.
Ruggiero is Rocky, so
it is indeed. So we've of course now we have paired Kujira with 4chain, and we are here today. This is where the real craziest times begin, I believe. We are bigger and stronger than we've ever been. We've learned from everything that's happened, and all the serious stuff is coming.
So serious.
It's getting real now. It's getting real.
Yeah. The merge
I
contract
think
is
for a lot of
open.
people also, I think, this is a pretty significant milestone just that we've all been waiting for a really long time too. Like I know we got RUJI Swap live like a week or two ago, but now that the merge is actually live, it feels more real, right, for everybody here in the room. So I think PM, Mark, Brett, Hans, just everyone that's been putting in lots of work towards this big things. I'm sure we're all extremely appreciative towards everything, and it's really nice seeing this come back to life again.
Oh, completely. And we can't, speak highly enough of the work that's been going into this, or the amount of work that's been going into this. Yeah, of course. I'm sure all of us have had it. The team, especially, this sort of desperation to get things over the line and make things happen. But we can tell you, I mean, even us, we've between our little wink team we've been a lot's been happening every day. But compared to these guys, we're probably a step behind still. I mean, it's definitely been a 24/7 last 6 or so months, hasn't it?
For them, 100%.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that just because it's that thing you only as I'm trying a metaphor about an iceberg. So you just see the top,
Yeah. The cream always rises to the top.
No, not even that. That's the wrong metaphor. It's the wrong one. No, it does.
Trying.
The cream does rise to the top. What I'm
So
saying is, you only see the sort of the fruit of the work. You don't see all of the hard hours behind that. And not to say that we've been in the room seeing it necessarily, but we've been in groups and seeing these guys don't stop. You got a metaphor?
So basically, a great grandparent who plants a fruit tree, and he doesn't get to see it.
But they are going to get to see it. They're not dead.
Well, I'm trying.
If anyone's got a better metaphor, please feel free to chuck it in.
I've got one.
Go on. This is going to be perfect, by the way, everyone. This is going to definitely be good.
There's two types of mice in life.
Yeah.
Both they're in a tub of butter.
Sure.
Of milk, sorry, and one just like
a tub of milk.
Yeah, a tub of milk.
Yeah, no, perfect, brilliant.
One of the mice just gets tired, it can't be bothered. The other one just keeps on like running around, and he turns it into butter. Yeah.
Right.
That's the team. They turned it into butter, milk to butter. There you go.
Again, I don't know that that's the metaphor I was looking for.
Monkey definitely gets it.
No, I got the metaphor.
I got it.
One mouse is just looking for cheese, and the other mouse powers the computer.
But what's that got to do with not seeing how much work has gone in? Like, I get the metaphor. It's not difficult. It's just I'm saying, they work really hard. You don't see it all, and then you just see the end bit. Nothing about cheese or like there's a mouse that wasn't making milk.
It works. They churn the milk into butter, into cheese.
Who's the mouse that didn't play with the milk?
Just the losers, isn't it?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. Absolutely nailed it.
There we go.
Perfect. I'm sure everyone's definitely taken something from that.
Everyone's thinking, should I buy a mouse and put some milk in a jar right now? And they find the ultimate mouse right now. So there you go. Imagine that war mouse.
Perfect.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So Rajira Burgess here. From a big group of people that never gave up and were never scared and always said, "Don't afraid."
Oh yeah,
don't afraid. That's something I can say with these guys.
Yeah.
Stuff coming, stuff's on the way. It definitely is. Don't afraid. It is happening. So I think now we probably jump into the merge itself.
Yeah.
And
Let me get
so,
up. Let me get up the site quick.
well, Lux, did you say the tweet has gone out?
Yes, the tweet's gone out. So
Perfect.
yeah. Okay, you can announce it.
Who should who should announce it? Well, I guess should we all do it on free?
Yeah.
All right, we won't plan exactly the words we're going to say at free, but let's just on free. We'll all three of us will say something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
RUJI.
We've made RUJIHub.com.
Well, okay. Yeah. So now, the main accounts put out a tweet about the merge. So now there's like a little write up which links out to RUJI Hub. RUJI Hub's finally live. You can go to RUJIHub.com. It's got a snazzy homepage and everything, and there's a layout and there's like a layout on the front, and you can click on that, and you'll see like 8 different articles about the merge. If you go to the first one at the very top, it'll link you directly to all the other ones, which direct whatever your situation. But you can see a really comprehensive guide for everything, and obviously, if there's anything that needs clarification, you can reach out to like Erday, PM, or just anyone on the team, really. But
yeah, just don't respond to people who DM you on Telegram. That's
Definitely don't do that.
Don't do that.
definitely don't do that.
Yeah. So this is one of the things we've been working on over the last few months. Is I assume a lot of people probably used Wink Hub or saw a little bit of Wink Hub, which was our old sort of content site. We've scrapped that, gone. Wink Hub is, well, no, I guess it still does exist, but it's gone.
Yeah.
We've been working on RUJI Hub, a completely fresh take on things, something that fits in a little more with what RUJI is doing. Looks a little right. We've rebranded it all, and get on there, RUJIHub.com. Give it a little look. If you are on there, right at the top is a button where you can get ready for the merge. And as Lux was saying, there's a host of articles there that would take you through exactly how you're going to merge, no matter where your tokens are. There's a guide for each, and our friend Erudite has made little videos to take you through that as well, narrated by himself, quite excellently, I must say. So it makes it really easy.
Yeah, and we got the
Easy.
.com as well, so
We got the .com.
kind of a big deal.
Also, I don't. If people want to jump on that, I think should I say about the secret? Well, I won't say what it is.
Nah, yeah, don't say what the secret is.
Yeah, just say that there's a secret that is very nice if you manage to.
You're gonna just allow our meta to just find it now, aren't you?
Anyone except our meta is allowed to say it. So that somewhere on the site there is a little something extra. It's fun.
It will bring back good memories.
I can't say it either because he knows what it is. But anyone else?
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah, you can't say, but yeah.
Yeah, but more importantly, get yourself on those merge articles because the little fun thing that can wait till after. That's not as important. What's important right now is the merge, because that is what today is. It's Merge Saturday.
Worth mentioning real quick, just that we put this at the beginning of the very top article, but for Unstake, they're temporarily upgrading I think they're temporarily upgrading the contract, so it's disabled, so you can't for NSTK. But so for everything else, it's working fine. And just quick tips, just so it's all explained in the article, but you'll need gas fees at various points of it. So you'll need Atom on the Cosmos hub at some point just to pay gas on the hub, and then to swap for some Rune for gas. So you might as well just make sure to do that as part of the process and don't skip ahead too much. But yeah, it should be pretty straightforward as long as you have all the fees and everything. The gas, it takes less than a minute.
Yeah, it's not a difficult process. It's been made very simple, and I guess the merge site itself is pretty self-explanatory, and the buttons kind of tell you what to do. But yeah, of course, again, there is the articles on RUJIHub.com where you can just watch a video and copy it essentially. So it's pretty simple. Whether you have got your Kuji, your RQG, your Fusion, Wink Lavana, and then of course Unstake as well. Get those merged into the big boy Ruji. See the numbers already coming through, guys. If you got the page up,
I've got the page up.
millions of tokens are already
Yeah.
being merged, guys. So make sure you join that party.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice. I'm just looking like them people who bought a nice bit of RQG on the pilot.
There you go.
Gonna be happy, aren't they? Extra discount. Look at them boys doing well.
Oh,
Yeah.
And just a reminder for everybody that the merge isn't the TGE, so even after you merge your tokens, they're not going to be liquid until TGE happens, which hasn't been announced quite yet, for the specific date timing. But and as well as that, you've got with the whole decay thing is explained as well as in the main article, but you've got up to a month to migrate initially before any sort of penalty or anything on any of your migrated tokens. So if if you're still staked or whatever for any of your assets, you should consider doing that pretty soon so you can make sure that you have them and can start the process before a month is up.
Yeah, exactly. You've got until the 5th of May. And then
you lose, I want to say, around 1% every 3 days. It's basically, isn't it?
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting for sure, because you're gonna have some choices. I mean, that's part of the fun, I guess, that's coming. Do you keep yourself in this merge contract? Do you take it out and stake even? Because
and then there's LP as well. So
well, yeah, of course. I mean, because unlike a lot of projects that people get excited about, this is all about generating revenue. Everything here is going to be doing that. So you can take a cheeky slice of that for yourself, and you can go use that little revenue share to go and buy yourself a nice little treat.
A nice pizza, maybe.
Yeah, or like maybe pizza if you're a boy, and for the girls, maybe like an anklet or something. Lovely little anklet.
I think Swap is also already generating fees, which are accruing which will eventually all just pay out to stakers once the network goes live.
There we go.
Boom.
Bang.
Boom. So I think we've well, I guess that's all the RUJI stuff, RUJI Hub and merge stuff covered. Probably a good time now to start getting people in, having a little chat, see what's going on. I see we've got Monkey here already, so let's get Monkey up.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Big day today, so thank you for hosting us. And wow, we finally made it, so super happy. Beautiful way to spend this beautiful Saturday afternoon very sunny. Just watching at the number on the screen and see all those tokens being merged. Finally, we got on a player, and it's exciting. Just the beginning of a yet long journey, but now it's gonna be the cool stuff coming. So super happy we finally made it there.
Yeah, it's been a real journey, man. And I mean, like you said though, this is an exciting day. This is a big day, but this is kind of just day one.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's very much, even day zero. Day one will probably really start from the moment we have the first app live. So RUJI trade will be day one for me.
We're basically the prologue of a new book right now. That's what we are right now. We're in the prologue. We're about to be in chapter 1 in a few weeks' time. And well, then
this whole thing, it's a multi-year venture, isn't it? This isn't just a few months, a year, 2 years. I mean, I often hear people going, oh, well, in 4 years we'll be doing this bit and then this bit. It's got real long-term plans to it.
All right, that's a whole premise. We are not here to just do a quick pump and dump scheme like this. If that was the plan, it would have been over 4 years ago. So no, yeah, it takes time, and every bump in the road means like having to rethink and reinvent stuff. But that's how we build very resilient system eventually, and in the long term, how we win. So yeah, still just the beginning, but now it's gonna be much more active.
Yeah, I think that the fun really starts now. I mean, you could already there's already a tingling of that in the groups. The Telegram groups, kind of that little bit of flame is kind of igniting. I think from today we're really going to start getting that energy and excitement back. What would you say is the most exciting thing for you, sort of as a whole for RUJI in the future? Everything. What's the thing you're maybe most excited about?
For me, it's always come back to the new market making strategies that will be delivering eventually, that will be able to add a ton of volumes to the order book and to tap into this top chain liquidity. I think that's what excites me the most, because that's where I see the biggest revenue potential for the chain, which of course as a big Kuji bag order is something that matter. So there is this in terms of products specifically, but more generally, it's really like, I mean, I don't know if you have tried yet to merge or to do swaps on the RUJI swap, but the omni-chain experience is also pretty awesome. Like once you manage to connect your various wallets, and you get your Bitcoin there, and you get your EVM wallets with Base, with Ethereum, and with Avax, and then you get your Cosmos wallet with Kuji and Cosmos, and then you can start to do all those different things from the same place with just by swapping between wallets. It gives you a pre-taste of what it's gonna look like once we have all those apps, and how it's gonna be very different from anything else we had before, including how things were on RUJI. So that's also super exciting. Like this very new way of interacting with blockchain. That is omni-chain. That's I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. I mean, this is just a time we've all been looking forward to, and I'm just these next few years are going to be really really quite a mad time, I reckon.
No, exactly. Now it's all about starting to roll out those apps and build up volumes, and I think those are very cool stuff. So once we'll have also the apps starting to roll out, I think what's gonna be really nice is how we are gonna gamify all that with RUJI League. So that's something we had in the pipeline with Matteo from the action team from back in the day on Kujira. But now, like, we have resolved the whole thing, and it's gonna be integrated really as part of the overall economic activity of the chain, and everything you will be doing will be earning you points, and you will be having like a leaderboard, and periodically we will use some of the RUJI in the ecosystem funds to distribute rewards, and so we can gamify this the whole experience, and all the points are based on the economic activity you generate while using the product. So it's also like very well aligned in terms of trying to maximize earning for stackers, while also rewarding people who directly contribute value in the form of fees. So I think it's going to be very cool, and then we can start to further gamify the thing, and maybe have some team system, and so yeah, it's going to be nice. And Alejandro and the Autologia team also building all the AI infrastructure. They are already like at this proof of concept ChatGPT like interface to interact, which is super cool. And next step, they are going to start to look into autonomous agents. I think that's going to also add a ton of fun to this experience. Like imagine that eventually you can compete in RUJI League, but instead of doing it yourself, you can just spin out an agent, put some tokens in this wallet, and then give him some instructions to try to maximize your points. or if we can put it together with a team concept. Maybe you do that not just you, but you can create a team of agents with other people you collaborate with, or just yourself, like spin out a bunch, try to have them collaborate to maximize the points you earn, maximize your place in the leaderboard, and maximize your RUJI rewards. So I think it's going to open like a whole bunch of way for people to earn and having fun doing it. So super cool. Like I think it's going to be a great experience, and nobody else has been doing that before.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the Action guys are great. You know, of course the RUJI guys as well. I mean, the RUJI AI stuff's awesome, really, really cool stuff. There's just so much coming from so many, you know, from the core group itself. Then these teams surrounding it, and then there's gonna be more to come even beyond what we know about today. You know, I mean, we always see JP as recent as a couple of days ago going. Who else wants to come and build on the app player? Who wants to be involved? And there's going to be a lot of interest in external teams coming on and adding to what we've already got.
Yeah, so we have a full plan we are working on now. So priority short term will be, of course, to roll out the core apps and to onboard the existing projects. There are a few other very cool stuff. So NAMI is also going to be a key part of the ecosystem now. They will have all those different strategies, but they will simplify the process and allow people to just single site deposits any tokens they want and optimize earning on that. And that can work well also with AI agents and just trying to build some strategy on top of this. And then we will have also we have the RUJI index guys coming, which quite nice. They're going to be able to do indexes with native assets. So it will be the only place where you can have an index made of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, for example, using native assets of each of the versions secured by Torched. So it's a super cool proposition, and it's only possible because we have this partnership, and this is quite exciting. And then once we will be done with migrating, onboarding all those teams, and rolling out most of the core apps we have, we are going to open the floodgates for new builders to join. So there will be different tracks, like the people who build on top of core apps, people who can come and create something new that is not a vertical we already have, or people doing things that we consider out of scope. Some things like, for example, real world assets would be great to have some of those on RUJI, but we don't want to be the team. Like it adds a lot of complexity and costs having to deal with legal entity in the real world. We don't want to do that. We want to remain decentralized and store any user value. So this type of stuff makes sense. That's an external team that does it. And we will be onboarding all those people. And there will be some, I don't want to confirm anything yet, but yeah, we are looking into some interesting funding mechanisms as well, and potentially setting up RUJI venture funds that will be able to invest in those projects and do that in a way that is a bit different from standard grants. So instead of doing grants, we'll be doing investments in where it makes sense, at least. And yeah, I think it has the potential also to scale to make it something a bit more exciting. We had a few chat about that, and maybe a Shark Tank-like type of show to try to attract new builders and have some sort of competitions, and the one who win will fund them up to a certain amount that they will launch on RUJI Venture and use all those tools and start to bootstrap a real economic activity beyond the core apps and the existing builders, and yeah, eventually expand that to the real world. That's the ultimate end goal. So yeah, ton of very cool stuff coming. It's really just the beginning, but now we're gonna start to have fun.
Hell yes, here we go, boys. Here we go, boys.
That's what we've been doing the last few months, really, just filling up that car the whole way, right? And
the tank is ready for action.
Yeah. We've got extra tanks. So.
Yeah, we got all the tanks in there.
You are killing it with the metaphors.
Yeah, these metaphors.
Explaining that with a mouse metaphor.
Yes, you need a mouse in the car because of the mouse. Sometimes the mouse that doesn't fill up its engine doesn't get to have any milk.
Yeah. There we go. They just think of it as you've got an empty fridge, but now you've got a full fridge. There we go.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
that works.
Yeah,
Um,
good. That works.
So what I was going to say now is if anyone, we've got a lot of community members here, a lot of team members and whatnot. If anyone wants to pop up, have a little word about anything really, about how you're feeling, about your excitement, what are you most excited about? That'd be really cool. Just feel free to pop up a hand. Otherwise, we're just going to start saying your names.
Yeah.
Just start saying your names.
Yeah,
Should I
think
do like
you
bingo?
need to name and shame.
Yeah,
Shut
right. I'm going to start naming and shaming people. You're right. So, do you know what, Armetta? I know there is not a chance in the world that you will come up and speak, but I'm still going to say your name. Come on, just
That
come
would
up
be
and just.
beautiful. You are a great,
Armetta.
great person, Ameta. Please say something.
Armetta, if
Yeah,
on such an important day, it would mean so much to everyone here if you just come on and just say hello. That's it. Just hello.
Oh, there's a wave.
You see, he's a philosophical,
Whoa.
Oh,
almost
he.
a
Whoa.
poet. So
He.
he speaks with words, not words.
Whoa.
No, not with words. Sorry, with written words. I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I mess it. Okay, I leave it to use the metaphors. I'm not good at the game.
Oh no, Armetta is one of the awesomest community members. Of course, we've got Hans and Mark here as well.
Amazing.
If any of you guys, and Brett, of course. Feel free to pop a hand. Otherwise, I'm going to start calling out more of your names. Who should we go with now? There is always
What?
if we want to get real deep in the community, if we really want to put our finger on that pulse, if we want a really sort of educated and sophisticated summary of the situation right now,
Yeah.
there's always there's old boy.
Yeah. So.
But we do have Mark first. Thank God.
Hey.
Hello to Mark from Denmark.
Hey guys, what a day, huh?
What a
Yeah.
day, man. It's here. It's here.
I don't know what I'm most excited about. Besides this, of course, this goes out to, I think, mainly Hans. Just listen to this, guys. Can you hear it? Could you hear that?
Oh.
Just popping the first beer. Could you hear that?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There we go.
that's a subtle. Oh, that is a subtle. That is a subtle little one there. Nice.
Sorry, guys. I just had to do it. It's been intense. Intense 9 months.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, right? I mean, dude, you were kind of the guy that kicked this whole thing off, really.
Nah, I don't want to take.
You know what I mean.
credit.
You know what I mean. You put people in the room.
I put people in the room. Probably my biggest contribution to this industry. One message between JP and Hans. But yeah, I mean, it's been a ride, hasn't it? I was just a normal community member in Kujira until then, I guess, which gives me tremendous faith in the community. Actually, like I know there are people out there probably listening into this space who definitely have more in them and wants to step up. So don't be a stranger, guys. If there's something that you want to contribute to the app layer now, we are live. So now is a good time to raise your hand and step into the ring. Because yeah, I was just a community member 9 months ago, I guess, and now we're here, right? Finally live on 4chain and making it possible to build a truly competitive alternative to centralized exchanges. Again, as PM mentioned, if you go on RUJI.network and just connect your wallet or wallets to the interface, it just feels like a centralized exchange where you have all your wallets, all the different assets just stacked in your portfolio. To me, that was when Brett pushed that and I could sort of tinker with it and play around with it. For me, that was just, it became so real. So yeah, I highly encourage anyone who hasn't done it to go on their portfolio page and try to connect their wallets. And then of course start merging, guys, on the page. There's tokens coming in. I don't know if you guys have the overview, but we pushed an update to thorchain.net. You have sort of an insights page now where you can see all the different tokens migrating over. So yeah, there's definitely some people out there doing it already, but let's get it going. But no, so what was the question again? Sorry, there was a question.
What was the question? I don't know if there even was one, which is just general.
Well, we were just basically saying Mark put a bunch of people in the room full of milk, and then they and then they turned it into cheese. So there we go. So
that's exactly what happened.
So yeah, that's what Mark did basically.
What is the cheese of Denmark?
What is the cheese of Denmark? Probably a shitty one, and I don't want to butcher it when the PM is in the room and he has like a long list of cheeses that he is gonna demolish.
PM's not even French. He's from Brighton. He just puts on the accent.
Yeah. he's
really bad at cheese.
Yeah. Monkey just has like an English cheddar. That's the way he's
exactly English cheddar and peanuts. That's my favorite. Together, of
with some salt and vinegar crisps.
Oh gosh. Oh, good times. That offer is still open to anyone that wants to pop up a hand. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. Do we? Because if no one puts their hand up, it's gonna be old boy, and you know what that means. You know, we can't control him.
What time is it for him now as well? It must be what 4 a.m. or something.
All right,
So,
5, 4. Oh boy, pop up and screw it. Oh boy, I'm going to invite you to speak, mate.
This is going to be X-rated.
No, it's not. He's going to behave. We behave. He's going to behave.
Yeah.
He accepts it.
Watch him not accept it now because of the pressure.
Dash inability to accept. Just press the tick.
Old boy's blanked you.
There we go. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. Right, call out. Who else are we calling out? Pick someone.
I would like to get.
I can try. Wait, I can try to get Luke. I can try to get Lucas on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is Lucas here? Or sorry, Bear.
Not yet, but I'll bring him.
Yeah, get Bear. Get Bear on.
Just because he's got a great voice.
Yeah, just for reference, if people don't know, he is, or should we let him tell people who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll just do it in the meantime. So Bear.
Oh boy.
What?
Old boy was not on a device that you could speak from, so
He's on a desktop.
he's swapping to one, and he also called us the C word, which is mental.
Cute. We are cute, though, I guess.
Yeah. He said, "You cutes. I need to swap to my laptop. You cutes." That's what he said.
Yeah. So actually, let's get into. I guess we can talk more about RUJI Hub a little because Bear will come up hopefully. But Bear was. When did we start talking to Bear about making a Wink Hub 2.0? I think that was maybe November, December-ish.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was pre-Christmas, so probably late November. We had this
undervalued, never tired.
Oh.
All right, RUJI Hub's on hold. All right, old boy.
All right, how's it going, everyone?
Not too bad. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing okay. I've been waiting for this day. I've been stringing out the ramen noodles.
What flavour? Because if I know you, you'd go for a bit of chicken flavour. I think that. What do they call it? Don't they call it? I think they call it cock, don't they, over there in Thailand? Cock.
I've had to sell that while I've been here, mate.
Oh, Old boy is abroad currently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been away since
For reference.
December.
Oh, so you're just
Bloody
enjoying
hell.
following the sun, aren't you?
No, he's still in Bristol.
No, the sun.
He's still in Bristol. I didn't even manage it to make it to one of the RUJI summit things, and he's studying now. The fucking
Well, you're following the sunshine at least.
yeah.
The heat.
Well, I actually have nowhere to live. Financially pretty spooked, and I've been waiting for the market to turn. So I went to places where it was cheap to live. But it's getting a bit desperate now.
Do you know what we've
Yeah,
we've been considering the Thailand move a little bit,
yeah.
maybe on a temporary basis. We haven't been as adults. We haven't really been anywhere as adults, but we're considering.
I've had an absolute blast, right? But to give you an example, that motorbike that I bought to drive around New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay, I went through my spiritual experiences of scuba diving on mushrooms. That was fucking weird. And I lost my dive buddies. They were shitting themselves. One was a rescue diver. Because they said, take as many as you want. You're never going to do this again. And they were nearly right because I nearly died. Because I got lost. And I was just sat on the ocean floor in some kind of Finding Nemo Aquaman world. Happy as a pig in shit.
Mate,
They were searching the Pacific for me.
be careful from now,
careful.
please.
Yeah.
That was me being careful.
Be more careful then. If going scuba diving on mushrooms is being careful, I think one step more careful.
Because I did learn how to paraglide on ecstasy and MDMA.
Wow. It's
Well, none of this is sort of life advice, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
There's a disclaimer.
Not bad financial advice or
No.
survivable advice.
No form of advice in any way.
No form of advice in any way whatsoever. Right, shall I try to be sensible for a little minute? This has been a long day in coming, eh?
It's nice to have it, right?
Oh yeah. What I've found sad personally is that a lot of the, I mean, you guys have stuck with it. Obviously, the core team has stuck with it. I was involved from day one, and I don't know. I just couldn't do Discord anymore. I couldn't do it. I had to speak to PM and say, "Hey, and the Discord, it doesn't work for me no more."
Yeah.
And he said, "Why are you talking like that, mate? I ain't fucking French." And there seems to be the old guard seems to have fucking run out of steam, you know, in terms of not everybody, but you know, like there's a few people gone, and we've got new people and new blood. Obviously, you've got new Jane, you've got new people, Mark, and all the rest of it. Erudite's doing a cracking job. There's new people.
He really is.
I mean, but so were we 3.5 years ago.
Yeah. It's been, well, you know, it is going back on that sort of resilience point. You know, sort of all the people that just don't give up are still here. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone else battle
I
hard.
didn't give up. I just couldn't fucking. I couldn't.
Oh, mate, completely. Like,
I was having a nervous breakdown every time I got a Discord notification because I thought, oh fuck, it's going to be one of them that I need to speak to Hans about, and Hans has got about
Discord
things to do.
You know,
Discord's a
I think
nightmare.
the easiest way to sort of think of like where we are right now is, you know, you guys were talking earlier about it's like the prologue, but I feel like it's, you know, I see it more as like, you know, this, we had book one, maybe even book two. Book one was Terra, book two was Kajira, but we're on the prologue of book three. Maybe it will become an extended series, but hopefully it'll all be the same arc, you know, from here on out.
So if it's not called Lord of the Rings trilogy.
But you know, with each iteration, you know, things always change and sort of grow and develop. But you know, I think for a lot of people, you know, you sort of mentioned how times are tough right now. Just, you know, everyone knows, you know, the economy is kind of shit. Like a lot of things are kind of bleak. But when things
Swearing,
aren't-
please don't swear.
wait,
Please don't swear.
Oh, my
Please
bad.
don't swear.
I didn't. But when
You did. You said the S word. Please,
Oh.
no swearing.
oh, my bad. Anyway, when things are bad, the people you can trust the most that are probably the ones that are the most resilient, who have gone through the most bad times. And I think a big part of why we picked roaches is just part of you can survive even nuclear radiation, right? It's the sort of idea of we just keep coming back. And I think that we've already been through a bear market before. That's actually so, whether or not it's a bear market, a bull market, whatever's coming, we're going to keep building. That's the real big thing,
Yeah.
and what's important for the future. And I'm just happy that, we've got such a solid team backing everything.
Yeah,
exactly
that's
that, man.
that's the thing. This team keeps on coming, so that's the best thing about us. All
Even
of
at
us.
my
like-
age, mate, but that's down to the Graku in Thailand.
Oh,
I mean,
that is.
Yeah.
I mean, put perfectly. Exactly that. I've just seen Armetta is unable to speak for the reason because Hans is here and Armetta's shy.
mm,
Yeah.
logical.
So that makes sense, doesn't it?
Stage fright. It's fine. We all get it.
That's fine. Well, no, yeah, just last,
Mm.
I guess. On this important day, another community member. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Sparrow. All right, Sparrow. You know what I'm about to. Well, no, I won't go to. Because today's so important. This man cancelled a date.
Yeah.
He cancelled a date for the merge.
How?
That's the
How committed.
dedication. That's
Well,
the
to be
dedication.
fair, Thorchain have cancelled loads of dates for the merge.
Stop it, you.
Stop,
Stop
it.
it.
You're trouble.
So that's
So-
You're trouble.
I'm gonna mute you in a minute.
no, you
Sarah,
won't. You won't,
But
because
the-
I'll find you and I'll throw you in the bush. I'll move you into that cabin.
you take me scuba diving.
Yeah.
But then Sparrow, he has reneged on love for this. He's
Meaning
literally sure. Who you say potato? I
renege,
say.
and you can make a word up.
Oh, but I'm going to meet you in a minute. He's taking. It's honestly.
I've stayed up for this. It's
No,
1
I do
o'clock in the
appreciate.
morning.
Is it 1 a.m?
Yeah.
One. Oh.
AM,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kayaking all day.
Sure.
Nice.
Captain
Kayaking.
Sparrow has given up on love in real life.
Was
And
it a
she was-
first date?
No, it wasn't. And she was a supermodel, and she was a track star.
There you go.
But he said to her, "Sorry, baby. I've got bigger fish that fly."
Yeah.
I
It's a
meant to
Rajira.
answer
It's a
to,
Rajira fish.
Yeah.
It's a Rajira fish, isn't it? So look at that.
I need a new tattoo idea because I'm not losing my Rujira one, but I can't think of one for my Kujira one. I can't
But
think of one.
if anyone has an idea for a tattoo for old boy,
And don't say twat too.
yeah, don't be silly. Anyone, come on. How
Yeah.
about? I mean, there is the cockroach option, or there is the. Oh no, there is the. There will there. I think there might be another option soon, but I can't really say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think you'll have an
Me
idea soon.
too, but I didn't comment on that on purpose.
Yeah, I think you'll have an idea soon.
Yeah, you have an idea soon.
I did
Just
use
say
Dennis AI to write this whole like Japanese historic story of how Rujira came about, and it was a mythical story. But then I tried to create the image to go with it, and Venice doesn't do images. And I've not
Yeah.
looked at it since.
that's
It
that's
was
the
That's
thing.
it.
Yeah, just like we just need more milk to make more cheese.
Get a carton of milk.
Yeah,
Carton of milk
everyone. That's
tattoo.
what I'm telling everyone
them
do.
solved.
Go buy some milk, and
Get
then
a carton of milk tattoo and say "Old boys lost again" on it.
Yeah, perfect. Has anyone found the hidden thing on RUJI Hub yet? By the way, I haven't seen anyone say they have.
I tried. I did not see anything.
Oh, really?
Should I
Oh.
give a clue? Should I give a clue?
No, because
No.
the clue would be really obvious, wouldn't it?
No, I was just gonna.
It's
It-
kind of go on.
It's something which you've definitely seen, used, or done before, and it
Right.
will make you happy inside.
Yeah, but that
It's
doesn't.
something
That's
very obviously out of place.
Very enlightening.
there is one thing that's very obviously out of place somewhere on the site, but not in like a bad weird way. But if you
That's helpful, actually.
yeah, when you see it, it'll be like, oh, okay, and then when you click it, it'll be like, oh, okay. But it's good. It's good. It's not.
I'm gonna keep searching.
Yeah.
What do we call it? An Easter egg. It's an Easter egg, isn't it? Oh, Easter's near as well. Wow.
Kind of an Easter egg. Happy Easter.
Yes, Easter egg.
Happy Easter to everyone. Hope you get a nice egg.
Oh, love
When
Easter
we
egg.
write down the history of all of these stuff, can I get the credit for calling NSTK nutsack, even though it was the wrong?
I think
it was. Yeah.
it was you. I'm pretty
It was
sure.
you with nutsack, yeah.
Yeah, you did say it. Did you
Yeah.
say it? Here's the real thing, though. Were you joking when you said it, or was it just?
I looked at it slightly dyslexically, or possibly on psychedelics, and thought NTSK nutsack, and everybody got into it before they realised that it was nustack.
Oh man,
It worked.
it did, didn't it? It did. It
It's
really
funny.
did.
Two of the merge tokens have come from Wink and Nutsack.
I remember that.
You
Good
can't
old
make it
times.
up. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Good
Oh,
times.
silly coins.
That's the thing. This is where all the cool kids hang out. That's just it's a matter of fact. So.
Yeah. Get another reminder. Get yourself merging, people. I'm gonna have a cheeky look at the numbers.
Hey, can I write a bit on deep dive, because I did do one?
You definitely can write an article for deep dive. 100%. If you yes. Yes.
I had fish swimming through me.
Good. More millions of tokens are coming in. I'm gonna put out a final word now. If anyone would like to add anything to this or come up and say a quick word, now is your moment. Otherwise, it is gone. So you have a few minutes to do that, and then we'll probably wrap it up in a little bit. So raise your hand or do not. Any last words, boys? Anyone want to last words?
I'm just reading some comments.
Oh, we got Jonathan. Yes,
Oh.
from Jonathan from Lavana.
Where have you accepted?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Hey guys, Jonathan
Hey,
Karras here
John.
from
Yo.
Ravana. So we, it's such a momentous occasion. When we first started talking with, the Thorchain team, JP, about this, it must have been, I guess, maybe 7 months ago. And so much work from so many talented people has gone into getting to this moment. It's just, it's inspiring. And I'm filled with a sense of awe here. So I'm very excited about, the everything that's gone into this. I see how how uh, how big this project is, and what the potential is. And what's most exciting is that this is just the beginning. It's like this is like when the rocket ship is taking off.
So we've got so much amazing opportunity here. You know, we're really excited to be working on RUJI Perps. We're really excited for the merge. You know, we think that the vision is spot on for what's needed in the market today, and you know, we are also incredibly open for feedback. So as you guys are participating in the merge, as you guys are playing with the products, you know, as they're slowly rolling out, you know, we're looking at, you know, the Lavana just completed the audit for RUJI Perps. So we're just at the, you know, polishing the buttons, so to speak, before we push this thing to mainnet in the near future. And you know, just already looking forward to what are the next features, and you know, what's the next iteration of the product that's needed to really create a world-class app ecosystem on an already world-class product, which is, you know, Thorchain itself. So it's congratulations to everybody that put effort into this. Congratulations to everybody that's given feedback, and you know, thank you. And you know, I'm just excited. Let's do this. We're ready to build. And I totally mirror the sentiment that you know, what you want to look at is, you know, the people that are the cockroaches, you know, the ones that when everything is just kind of like burned to the ground. And you know, with Lavana, we've been through everything, you know, whether it was the Terra crash, you know, deploying on, you know, trying to deploy on Juno, watching Cosmos kind of go through its maturation during the bear market, all the ups and downs, you know, everything that you know, Thorchain struggled um, with the lending protocol. And you know, it's just everything, you know, with it's like the old saying that like whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think that you know, we as a team, you know, working on Rajira are probably the strongest team in the space of crypto today. So just excited to see this moving forward. You know, Hans, it's been amazing working with you, and you know, PM and Mark, and just really excited to see all these different cogs in the wheel come to market.
Hell yeah. I couldn't have put that better myself, I reckon. Yeah, we got so many people in this collective now making things happen. And yeah, like so many of us have been through so much, and yeah, we're all pushing forward, making things happen. I see see Hans has joined.
Oh,
Oh,
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm enjoying the metaphors. Very nice.
they're really strong.
they're really good.
Yeah, I haven't got a lot to add really. It's an exciting day, but what's nice is, yeah, I joined the Harpoon team as it was probably about exactly 4 years ago, and to have the same voices and the same faces in this space today is pretty special, right? Yeah, so I think it's a testament to you know, I guess there's what we went through, but there's what we built as well, and the way that we went about building it for each other rather than for whatever. So yeah, it's a little emotional. It's pretty cool.
It is, yeah, no, it is like quite, you know, quite an emotional thing, really. I mean, this thing, yeah, it's definitely say for myself, and I think probably for a lot of us, like this means more than maybe we can put into simple words. This is kind of something bigger than all of us. Is kind of the vision, really.
So yeah.
When we think as well, like just saying it's 4 years, like 4 years in crypto feels like 20 years in the real world. So it's even more of a compliment that the amount of people have stuck around. So yeah, we've been through multiple cycles together, and the new chapter is about to start. Well, it has started, should we say?
Yeah, I mean, you know, people stick around because they believe in something, you know, and that's the exact reason we're here. You know, we believe in this, we believe in the people, and we believe this can be a really special thing, a special time, and we're gonna just keep going. Everyone, you know, get involved in any way you can. As Mark was saying earlier, you know, he was a community member before, and so were we. We were just community members. So many people that are still here and making things and doing things with people from the community. So if you've got an idea or a way you can add to this or something, get involved, because yeah, you'll have a good time with it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were very welcomed from early on, and it's been a really crazy ride, and it's it's just kind of still only beginning. Beyond that, get yourself merged. Take your tokens, whatever merge token it is you have, get on over to rujira.network now. And
There's a button which says merge on. Does it say merge? It must say merge on.
It says merge now, so you can
Yeah.
click that, which is really simple. Otherwise, just put a dash and a merge, and you can merge your tokens right there. If you have any trouble or you'd like a little more help with that, get yourself over to rujihub.com, where there are articles explaining merging from wherever your tokens could or may be. Beyond that, any other little issues, I guess get in the group, and there's this great community. There'll always be someone able to help or willing to help. What else? Anything else? Anyone? Anything else from any of you boys before we?
I'm just thinking of another metaphor.
Don't. I think.
No. I'm trying to just build on because I like Jonathan's one with the rocket. So
see that, but that was a metaphor that worked.
Yeah, but not all of us are blessed with metaphor backgrounds and stuff.
No.
So let me try add to it. So we're a rocket ship with an extra rocket ship next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not to derail your rocket ships, so to speak. I did have one last thought. I guess that everything that we've done since August. Okay, it's been a significant technical upheaval and a technical effort, but it's been, I think, an equal social effort. And without the community, without everybody here behind this pushing it forward, making their voice heard, talking about the core principles of Kujira and why it exists and the revenue generation and all those important things, then we wouldn't have merged successfully with Thorchain. We wouldn't have got the props passed. We wouldn't have got the code merged. We wouldn't have got the switch handlers switched on. All of those bits.
Yeah. So everyone here, you've all all played a part in this, really. I guess we're all of us in some way. Just keep doing it, really.
I mean, I'd like to just point out that I made the merge so much easier by stepping away and stopping asking stupid questions. Letting you get on with it.
We all play our roles.
Yeah, mine was going away.
Well,
off you trot, old boy.
Oh, well, thanks for that, old boy. Yeah, so everyone, get your tokens merged. And just get involved. Really, get involved. This is going to be an exciting time now. There'll be, there's going to be a lot happening over the next few years, and let's all help push this to exactly where and what it should be. We've all got the same dream, same vision, same hope. Let's all push and make it so.
As PM mentioned, so much stuff is happening right now. It's really the start of something big, something new. So it's just great seeing everything finally culminate together. Like Hans also mentioned, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, and it's and there's a long time ahead of us as well.
Yeah, now the real fun begins, guys. We have RUJI Trade lined up, RUJI Pools, RUJI Perps, like a full trading experience. And from there, we're gonna have all the beloved Kujira apps coming on. Lending, liquidations is a personal favorite from my end, at least. The Launchpad with the RUJI Ventures. So yeah, now the real fun begins, guys.
It's all kicking off, guys. This is the kickoff. I guess that's the metaphor. I don't think we need more metaphors. I think that'll probably.
I guess we just say what's good to say. You've got what is it till the 5th of May to merge without any what's the correct terminology? Penalty loss, should we say? Penalty loss. So so do it within the next month. Just do it this month. Do it this May. Yeah, well, go on, old boy. Go do it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
yourself
I-
merged.
yeah.
Get yourself
So,
merged. All right. Okay. Well, I think that's probably just about everything. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate everyone that's come on, and appreciate you all sort of being on this journey, and everything we've all
Mhm.
we've all lived this, and there's but now the real ride is coming. Get excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, we've all stuck together and we're all hard still. So that's the most important thing.
So don't. Thanks, everyone.
We've all stuck together and we're all still hard.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
Cedric, thanks Cedric for the sperm that did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves that. All right, let's wrap up there, because we're gonna start talking about
Things that I always talk about.
stuff like hard stuff and semen and just sort of.
I didn't see any semen when I was scuba diving.
There's enough of this.
I'm sure you'll see plenty before you're back. All right.
Yeah, well, I've got to eat.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
We love you all, and let's get it.
Bye.
Do it, mate.
Bye. Bye.
Love you all.
Bye.
Mwah. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.